Hey, good morning. Sunday morning here. Just want to show you my awesome little semi-antique Craftsman 1 horsepower belt sander. Uses a 42-inch belt by, I think that's a 2-inch or 1.5 inch, not sure. And an 8-inch disc. I hardly ever use this side. But I just want to show you how I made a little homemade stand for this thing just out of crap I had laying around. It just sits on there. Anyways, nice old unit. I want to show you how I dress bars because I just was going to change one up here. And I got one that needs a little dressing. Now, the first thing you want to do... Hi, it's me, Steve. How are you? Oh, there goes my glasses. Okay. First thing you want to do is make sure your table's square to the belt, like so. And mine is. This is an old, kind of worn belt, which is fine. I'm just going to go a little bit at a time. This is a Husqvarna short mount 40-inch, and it's not bad shape. It's just a little off square. I'm just going to do both sides lightly, and then have a look at it. All I do is I do this. Now you can see that we're getting taking off one side but not the other. But here it took it off both sides. You gotta be careful here with your, you don't want to mess up your teeth, so give her another pass. Just barely touching this other side. At this point I'm going to flip it over. Give her one more. It's pretty good. I'm going to go over this by hand with a block afterwards. Now let's check the other side. The banging noise you're hearing is because I need a new belt. The seam's getting really worn on it. We're not touching the one side at all on that one. Well, just barely. Anyway, I did flip it, so I'm going to just... Yeah, needs a little more. flip it over. And one last pass. Yeah, I'm liking the look of that. We've got a fairly good surface on both sides. You can see that. And the other side came out a lot faster. So now I'll go over this with some light sandpaper. If you got a really bad burr, you can do this. This one's not bad, but I'll do it gently. You can do this. You should actually be facing this way. It's going to be big into the belt. That's not bad. I'll probably just leave it at that. An old saw, an old bar, and an old chain. So we're dealing with an old belt on there. It doesn't leave too bad of grooves. If I had a newer belt, I would go over it more. I would go over it more with some sandpaper. Yeah, this thing, all I had to do really to it was get some oil into the bearings. And it's pretty easy. You just got to pull that cover off, change the belt. So you even got a vacuum port on it, which I don't use, but I could if I wanted to. Okay, so this small mount bar is going on. Now I got to try and find a better chain for this thing. This one's, yeah, needs a good sharpen. It'll still cut, but it's just about done. I might have another 20 out in the shed. I don't know. I got chains all over the place. So, yeah. So, anyways, that was it. Just want to show my Craftsman sander, and we're putting a 20-inch bar on this this Partner 500 with the big bore kit in it. Steve's big bore kit. This one's got a Husqvarna 55 cylinder on it. They do use a. Shut this radio off here. I don't have the cylinder handy. Anyways, the 55 cylinder and the 50 cylinders. The top end on these basically is the same as a Husqvarna. The crankcases are not. Some of the other parts probably are the same, but I'm not sure which ones. I know the bearings and seals are the same because I changed them. So recoils don't fit. So I'm not sure if Husqvarna stole it from Partner or vice versa, or they just happen to use the same cylinders. But this is a nice little saw. I've had 3 of these. This is the last one I got left, and I'm probably going to sell it too because I'm moving on to other projects, I guess you might say. So that's all my yapping for now. Bye for now. Over and out. From Steve's garage. Look at that beautiful old 72 Chevy there.